Instagram is dead. I won't be going back. If you're taking a detox from Instagram, do not contemplate about going back. You're not missing anything. The first reason why I believe Instagram is dead, out of many reasons that I'll be talking about in this video, is number one, using social media is actually considered less cool. The reason is because if you're not on Instagram, it's like you have a life. Like, you're doing so much with your life that you just don't have time to document it. I also do believe that we are getting older and we're just clinging on to new social platforms. Because we're getting older and we're growing out of these platforms, the older generation kind of like takes over. So for example, when we were younger, we were all on Facebook. We all had Facebook accounts. Besides me, I didn't have a Facebook account. And then what came out after that? Instagram and Snapchat. If you still use Snapchat at your big age, please let me know why. Why are you still using Snapchat for any other reason than besides looking at old photos? Please let me know. Let's argue about it in the comments. So when we switched to that, the older generation went to Facebook, right? So then once we kind of started getting tired of Instagram, maybe Snapchat, maybe Twitter, we switched to TikTok. And now you can see that the older generation is making accounts on Instagram. So it's almost like we're outgrowing each platform. Each new platform that comes out caters to the younger generation. The next reason why Instagram is dead is very big. It's very important. It's the reason why this app is dead in the first place, is because Instagram is becoming a business, and it's becoming a business in so many different aspects. Do y'all remember some random update? Did any of y'all actually use the shop tab? What was that for? Like, were y'all shopping from Instagram boutiques? Like, what was that? And I feel like that was very confusing for all of the end users, because we were like, why is there a shop tab? Like, I thought Instagram was just an app for photo sharing. Now it's a business, which leads me into influencers. Like, this app is being flooded with people who just want to take pictures, post their reviews, and come off as unauthentic just because they want to make a check. Now, I'm not coming for the influencers. If there's any way to make a check, the influencers know how to do that. I hate that the app is being flooded with influencers, because it kind of strays away from just people making regular content because they want to just post. But, you know, everybody got to make their money. So these influencers found their way and they're doing it. But it's just becoming less authentic because of the fake empathy in their ads. Like, oh, go buy this pre-workout. It'll make your butt as big as mine, whenever this girl actually has a BBL, is editing her pictures. And, you know, it's just unauthentic on all levels. I feel like once people started to catch on to this, they just stopped engaging with Instagram in general. Now it's almost like second nature. When someone posts a picture, we're automatically assuming that they edited it. People are editing their face with Facetune, they're editing their bodies. You can now edit your body in a video. It's just not authentic, and people are catching on to that and they don't like it. Because of this rise of influencers, everybody is starting to look the same, and because of that, there's less variety in our feeds, and we just are tired of it. The third reason is Instagram going from chronological order to random. What was that? Like, I could wake up on a Saturday morning and see all the posts from my friends on their Friday night, going out, eating, all that stuff. Now I see random influencers on my feed that I don't even follow. I see ads in between my photos. I can't even see posts from people that I follow on my feed. Like, posts from a month ago mixed in with posts from like last night, mixed in with ads, mixed in with people I don't even follow. It was literally just all over the place. Didn't make any sense. Another reason why Instagram is dead is because it's following trends of other rising social platforms. Instagram used to be a photos only app, and now for some reason it is photos and video. So not only do we have pictures, but now we have Reels. Once Reels came out, that was a cool feature, you know, keep up with the other apps like TikTok. The content was authentic. People were taking their time to edit these Reels. And then it turned into this thing where people were just posting videos from TikTok onto Reels. People were posting other people's content from Instagram to their own Reel account. And it's just like we're mixing all these different types of contents that's not even authentic to the creator. And I can say the same thing happened to me. You know, I posted a video on TikTok, it went viral, and one random day when I was scrolling on Instagram, I found a video of myself from my TikTok that I didn't even post on Instagram from someone else's account. You can now make money from reels, ads, all that stuff, and someone else is making money from a video that they didn't even make. It's unauthentic, and people are stealing and creating ideas just for a check. The last thing about Instagram that really gets to me is the bots. There's random bots watching my stories. And you know, the TikTok conspiracy theorists love to say that it's someone is like lurking on your page from a website, and that's why a bot pops up. There's no factual evidence of that being true. I've tried it myself and nothing happened. These bots will actually create a whole fake account with your name and use pictures of you and add links linking to inappropriate things. And that's actually happened to me before, and that's happened to my friends. Why are bots a thing? Why does that exist? So when did Instagram go from being an app that everyone uses, everyone posts, it's fun, lively, to now people are like, I don't want to post on Instagram, I'm deactivating my account, I have anxiety? When did this shift? I believe this happened in 2020, COVID, when no one could go anywhere or do anything. That's when everything shifted. No one could post themselves going on vacation to the islands, eating brunch with their friends on a Sunday, shopping. We found things to do with our time, and we decided to detox and take a break. And I did this for myself back in 2020. This was the first detox I've ever done. I had Snapchat, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. I had every single social platform you can think of. And during COVID 2020, I did my first detox from every single app. And I did it for 8 months. So after 8 months, obviously I started to dip my toes in these social platforms again, and I got back on. But when I got back on, it just didn't feel the same. Like, I noticed a couple things changed. The only social platform I use now is TikTok, and TikTok is just as toxic as every social platform, but we're not gonna get into that today. I do believe after COVID 2020, when things went back to normal, there were people who just decided to stay off from Instagram, and then there were people who decided to stay on. And I feel like with the people who decided to stay on, the content shifted. Did y'all notice that the content shifted? People now on Instagram only post big life events. They will only post when they're getting engaged, when they get married. Oh, I got a new house, new apartment, new car. Hey, I'm on vacation, I'm in the islands now. And they'll do this with the attempt of having the perfect curated feed. The content changed, and now we're not posting as much. We're only posting big life events. And I feel like because the content shifted to only posting big life events, only when you look good, it's like that's almost made people anxious and almost like feeling judged. Let me lead you into what I'm getting at here. So there's some people that just feel anxious after they post. Like, they'll post a story, they'll get all these views, and people won't even like the story. And if you have your insights on for Instagram, you can even go as far as seeing who viewed your story and then went to your Instagram page after viewing your story. So it's just giving this like vibe of like, oh, like people just watch, people just like to watch you, and people just don't interact. They just want to see what you're doing. Like, I've seen comments where people say like after they've posted on Instagram, people will unfollow them. If that doesn't make you feel insecure or self-conscious, I don't know what does. A lot of those things can really get to someone's head, almost leaving them thinking that they're trying too hard. It's like cringy almost to post now. This literally just leads to deleting a post after like 20 minutes. Like, I've even heard of people going to the links of not keeping a post up for 24 hours because it's like cringy. Like, who am I to think that I'm so good to keep a story up for 24 hours? It's almost like you're making up something in your mind, like preconceiving what people are gonna say. Does she think that she looks good today? Like, she really wanted to post this because she thought she looked good. And I saw a TikTok video about this, and I'll link it down below if you don't know or understand what I'm talking about. It just amazed me at how many people in the comments were like agreeing or sharing like things that they've told themselves after posting. It's not good, like it's not. And like, it goes even as deep to being able to hide likes on your Instagram posts, which truly I feel like it's an agenda that Instagram already knew about. So you remember when everyone was complaining about their likes going down, and then Instagram had an update like, I don't know, a month later, to hide likes. Instagram knew that people's likes were going down, engagement was going down, and they didn't do anything about it. They didn't step back and say, hey, we're gonna look into the analytics and insights of why this is happening. What they did instead was give us an option to hide our likes because that's what would keep us engaged. Like, oh, at least if my likes are down, I don't have to delete the app. I can just hide them instead. I would love to get a conversation going in the comments below about if you agree with these things, if you don't agree with these things, if I missed anything in this video about why Instagram isn't performing as great as it used to. So I'll see y'all in my next video.